the discs themselves will just be in little shards that I will then probably use to, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with sticking them in my eyes or slashing my wrist, but, that's something you kind of have to watch the whole video. Hi, it's me, Shai Fouquet. With me, as always, or sometimes, is Plank, who's still, he's doing good. He's still recovering from an incident that we are legally not obliged to speak about. This is your fault, isn't it? You. He knows what he did, right? But we're cool now. We're cool now. We're fine. We're fine. But anyway, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of my new subscribers, most of whom I'm sure have found me either through Reddit or perhaps through recommended videos on YouTube because they watched some videos about Sakura Gakuen or Baby Metal. But now, now is a good time to show you, what other kind of weird shit I'm into. Anyway, we're here today because I ordered this. It just arrived today from EMS. I can't remember if I ordered it from like CD Japan. Probably. This is the new Minanaro CD. It's actually a 2 CD collection of, from what I understand, it is all live improvised music that Chii-chan and her Svengali Atari messed around and made up just, on the spot, because they're both geniuses. For those of you not familiar, Minanaro is an idol group that's been around for, I think, since 2014, maybe 2013. And it used to be a group, but now it's pretty much just Ide Shiono, this one girl, who is a genius. But anyway, if you're not familiar with them, you gotta check them out. I'll try to put some links in the video description or something. Just, I can't, words can't express how amazing their music is. Anyway, if I was to try to describe the music of Minanaro, it's idol music. It's definitely, it's in that genre, but it's so artistically just complex and amazing, and it's you can listen to it 100 times and you'll hear new stuff every time. It's definitely like the kind of music that you just want to sit in a dark room with the best set of headphones that you have, turn it up all the way, and really listen to it. Because there's so much in there that you won't hear if you're just like playing it just from like a set of speakers and stuff. There's so much there. But anyway, this double CD set is the first album they've released since, I think, early 2016, I'm thinking. And that release was this, which this is literally the best album I've ever heard. I mean, every album they do is like a very high concept piece of art. This CD here is entitled it roughly translates, I guess, to what is the reason to not listen to Minanaro. When Minanaro, I should mention, is usually written out as 3776. because in Japanese, mi is 3, na is like nana, which is 7, ro is short for roku, which is 6. And you know, me, it's san, but like in olden times, way back before your day, it was like hifumi instead of ichi ni san. The more you know. So yeah, anyway, this 2 CD set, my plan is I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to stop recording this and listen to it for as long as I need to, hours, days, weeks, months, and come up with a review, and just kind of like copy paste that onto the back end of this video, and just it'll be like a whole video for your enjoyment. Okay, so right away I see they like right here it says fragile, but it's a very flimsy package, and I'm already worried that it's like gonna be, at the very least, the jewel case will be cracked, and at the very worst, the discs themselves will just be in little shards that I will then probably use to, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with sticking them in my eyes or slashing my wrist, but that's something you kind of have to watch the whole video. Okay, right away I see it's not actually a jewel case. It's like a kind of a cheap cardboard thing. That's okay, because CDs are like people. It's what's on the inside that counts. Like if the inside is broken, then you're just screwed. Okay, so like I said, this is entirely made up of live songs that they improvised on the spot, and as such, they don't really have any, the songs don't have any titles. It's just gives like the dates and where the songs were recorded. Ooh, it's got the BPMs on here too, which is nice. That's a nice touch. That's thoughtful. Okay, there's like an insert in here. That's good. Oh, this is actually really interesting, and I should probably describe it. So I'm just sitting here looking at it like an idiot. So here is the insert. It folds out. Okay, it's like alright, for each CD, there's this for CD 1, CD 2, and it looks like there is a picture taken during the time of the recording. For each song they recorded at the location they recorded it at. Oh, she looks so young in this first track here. Oh my god, she's, oh wow. This is exciting. Oh, this track here, number 4, from Club Rock and Roll, is a very good video if you can find it. Okay, CD 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this third track, I think I remember this outfit. And I think she does this amazing little stupid song about ramen. Seriously, I sing that song every time I get ramen noodles. Anytime someone says they had ramen noodles, anytime the topic of ramen comes up, that is like already out my head at whoever mentioned it. Here on the inside of the little CD thing, cardboard thing, it shows the equipment that they use in their recordings, and right there, and over here it looks like there is a map of the locations where these songs were performed. Alright, yeah, and I guess, that's about it. I'm gonna listen to these things and tell you what I think. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. This is pretty funny though. This is funny. Right here. Hopefully you can read this. It says, special thanks for other photos or something. Whatever. I love the casual attitude they bring to, you know, the rigid, structured world of idol music. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this and get back to you. Oh, hey, I'm back. Back for my Minanaro extended review. I've listened to it now. I'm super busy. Due to my hectic schedule, I've had to kind of cram this video in during a wine tasting event that I'm attending right now. Tastes like wine. Sort of. So right, I think I made clear that I was pretty stoked about this 2 CD set because, I mean, I love Minanaro. Like, the thing I like most about them is just witnessing the continuing evolution of their musical genius, I suppose. Each album just builds on the previous one, just both in terms of quality and also in the recurring themes. And so I got to admit, like, at first, on my first hearing, I was actually kind of disappointed in this album, just because I suppose I had set the bar so high, because I'm so used to each album just getting better and better and better. But, you know, the thing is, this is like not... This is kind of like a different sort of thing that shouldn't be judged, you know, against the rest of their catalog, because this is really kind of like more of like kind of an inside peek into like their songwriting practice. You buying any of this? No, it's true. They really, I mean, it's all improvised, and I was kind of disappointed that like they do some vocal loopings for Chii-chan, and she seems to do like only 2 or 3 or 4 basic repetitions of her vocal styles, and at first I was disappointed in that, but the more I listen, the more I notice that using those very few vocalizations, they're able to make a wide variety of music, and you can kind of see how they Chii-chan and Atari, the producer and guitar player Svengali guy, those two kind of play off each other, and they kind of work together to bring out new interesting musical patterns. It's really just a kind of a window into their creative process, and you see the songs and themes developing over time. But, you know, I really would not recommend this album to anyone who is not like seriously a really huge fan of Minanaro, because it's kind of like I guess the best way to describe it would be, it's almost like a behind the scenes documentary of like a making of an album more than it is like an album. So you need to be like a fan right away in order to get anything, in order to get the most out of it, I guess I would say. Notes of oak, and, you know, probably another couple of different kinds of trees. Oh, right. Where was I? Okay, and I'm also gonna put a link up to Minanaro's YouTube channel, where you can watch the videos that were directly culled to make this album here. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this album. I'm glad I got it. But if you're not a huge fan already, you know, start with Love Letter. Would probably be the best album to start with, and then kind of chronologically, I don't know, do what you want. But anyway, hours and hours of material on their YouTube channel, not just with Chii-chan, but with like their other projects like Me Too, and it's like a whole thing I don't have time to get into, but there's like lots going on. But really, it's pretty much just EDH, you know, if you want the good stuff. Unfortunately, they only upload their videos in like 480p. Who does that? It's a shame, really. It's a damn shame. But anyway, overall, if you like Minanaro, you'll like this album. Probably. It's not as good as like a studio album. Yeah, you gotta disabuse yourself of that notion right now. All right? It's just not gonna be as good, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good and it's interesting. It's like a documentary. See you. I seriously cannot drink any more wine. I mean, ugh, where's the beer tent? Oh shit. Yeah. Hi, it's me. Oh, I fucked that up.